I'm happy to be back. It's been a while since I've been on Twitch here. From what I can remember, we lost a few people to our last ninja raid. We were researching a lot. I remember we had just went into an ancient laboratory and like raided the place and barely got out. Charm had a pretty bad dream. Either that or it was Double here that had a pretty bad dream. That they met their horrible end in that little subterranean laboratory. Looks like Stone's in trouble. I wonder what his fault is. What his problem. Okay. It looks like we're getting attacked by some starving bandits. You put up walls, and then you kind of expect to not have to deal with that. But then it changes. You know, it's a little upsetting that this icon at one point, I don't know exactly why it changed, but it did used to be this big city icon. I guess we're gonna get attacked by hungry bandits again. I'll just send everybody here, and then we'll deal with it. Stick over here. See what we can do. Poor Stick, man. He just keeps on getting crippled. I think I went over here to the ancient laboratories, and then we went over and we got Burn, and then that was kind of it. I think you were supposed to be like, surely that's not the only amount of food that we had. I feel like we had more. Why do you have animal teeth, Tooth? What's the point of that? You want to explain yourself to me? I don't see how that makes literally any sense for you to have animal teeth on you. Iron plates, maybe. That might make a little sense. Okay, so I can upgrade the steel refinery. Okay, we're getting attacked again over here. Let's see this happen in real time here. And that's all she wrote. Because they decided to attack a walled off section of the wilderness that had... I don't know how that's a good idea. I have no regrets. I'm sure that it was all a great... Ooh, iron refinery. Output is full. We are probably very full on iron plates here. You're supposed to replace somebody that we lost. I don't remember exactly what it is you were doing, or they were doing, that they needed to be replaced. Automation. Progress. A torch of knowledge across the wasteland. That is the mission statement of Headstone. Of course, there are other organizations that attempt to do this, but we will be a shining beacon of trade and liberty. Jeez, buddy, you already got some wear damage on you. I don't know if I want to make you work like that. Somebody's got to do it, though. What? What? Huh? What do you mean? We need to give Burn a backpack. He's less efficient without it. Efficiency is key here. I need you churning out steel beams right now. I need you making so many steel beams. I'm gonna churn the heck out of these steel beams here. Okay, buddy, what do we got? Refitted blade. Why injured? Why are you wasting my time? That seems a bit harsh, it is. But he's wasting our resources. Not building in very good things. We need to have better stuff. And if the reason why we don't have better stuff is that he's, for some reason, hurt and still trying to push through weaponsmithing, which is horrible. That's a horrible thing to go through. I don't want him to have to deal with all that. Imagine swinging a very large hammer and just like destroying a piece of metal and forging it into something useful, and then your back is blown out. Imagine swinging a 12-pound hammer on a heavy piece of like red hot steel, trying to keep the temperature raised, and the whole time you're doing this you have a back injury. That's what Sharma's just doing to himself. That's why he's making crappy stuff. That's why he's making refitted blade and old refitted blade. He knows he's better than that. He's good now. See that? See how quick that was? Hemp farm. These guys are just farmers. They're just our workers here. Chain armor crafting. Prototype harpoon turrets. Wells number 3. Iron plates number 4. Steel bars 2. So I should also upgrade my iron plate refineries. I want complete automation so I can teach these guys how to be warriors. just a menace to all polite society. And we might actually have to have 2 steel mills, but we'll see. Yes, did you grind all the flour? I guess you literally ground all the flour. That was like 500 flour you ground. When did that happen? This happened all off screen. This isn't even 99, 250. Alright, well, looks like we got some more bandits here, so let's... Charm, you can take off your bag, man. You don't have to be carrying all that around. It absolutely destroys your stats. Poor Stick. I'm surprised he hasn't lost any limbs yet. Honestly. I figured for sure that Stick would have lost something. I see a lot of green. That is... They are raiding our... Somebody needs to stop that. Please. I don't want... Lock these doors. Charm, I think, is most apt to actually take care of this. So... That's the bandit leader right there. Charm, they're gonna attack the infirmary. Run! Jeez, buddy. Come on. Make sure they don't get our food. Oh my gosh. All that's broken can be fixed. Wonderful. How poetic. Good thing Stick is here to solve everybody's problems. And then Charm is back to making junk. Or not. He's just straight up made a few katoons. Like, I wish I could change the orientation of something in the inventory from, like, flat to vertical. I think that would probably make things a whole lot easier. But can you do that? I'm pretty sure that you can't, but... And then we'll close this so they don't just walk in now. Burn should have some steel bars built by now. Burn will be our guard, and he will hopefully just wreck everybody. Here we remember the sacrifices of those we lost. We lost 2 people to the Black Dragon Ninja Genshin Impact player cosplayers. They did attack our settlement, and somebody gave them our crossbows. I don't know who it was, but somebody told them that it was okay for them to try to use our crossbows, and they killed 2 of our people. You will be missed. Okay, Burn is already put to work. The harpoon turret. I just really hope that this gentleman does not piss off Burn, because he is now apparently very deadly. Look at what he did to this guy. Right into the back of the neck. He died instantly. He's been dead. Where your spinal cord meet, like, feel in the back of your head, right there. He died instantly. Burn is scary. Turns is 16. His precision is 15. That is scary, dude. If Burn goes crazy like Catlon, I think we're all screwed, honestly. Charm, leveling up his smith skill. Now it's supposedly refitted blade. I'm not going to hold that against him. Charm. Whoever's not busy. Probably double, to be honest. He's just sitting here staring at the food bowl. Wondering why there's so many dust witches. I would probably also be wondering why there are so many dust witches here. Ration packs that we stole off of a dead Garo. So copper alloy would be engineering research. Tech level 5 would be 8 ancient science books. Get advanced wind generator. Enough power for expansion is the #1 goal. We have come a long way. A very long way. Burn here is just going to be a great guy. It's going to be our first line of defense. And I'm proud of him. You'll regret not buying our chew sticks. Why would we need chew sticks? That's a bit ominous. Oh, let's just sit back and Marvel. You ever had a weird itch? Just like the weirdest itch ever. That's what I just had. Very unfortunate. We have 16 steel bars, each worth 600. Nice little spot we got going on. So we got all the research done. I think I was going to send these guys out to do something. Take them back to the original laboratory here in like the Foglands. Clear that out. Mark II. He can make a Mark II now, everybody. He's one of the best blacksmiths in the land right now. Way better than like the scrap masters. The only guy who can make a Mark II in the entire moon. So I'm sure some of them could have made great weapons beforehand, but I'm pretty sure they're all just, they're not going to be making any more of them anytime soon. I know this wasn't the adventure you were hoping for when we recruited you, but I'm glad that you still are okay with it. Something to do, you know? You're not just sitting out in the middle of the frickin' swamp to the north, just in your tower waiting for something to happen. You're now in like a sandy place, not a wet place. Like now you don't have to worry about rust, but sand getting in between your gears. Glad to see they're all getting the wheat farms done. Very glad for that. Another day lived and survived on a moon on Kenshi. It's a wonderful life. A very wonderful life.